Old Testament or the New Testament? I'm going with the Old Testament. I've always gone with the Old Testament. Quote unquote Christians who have done time, Christians like my dad. I've always, they even have the New Testament Bibles, those smaller Bibles. I think I've been given two or three of those. But I think the most significant book that I've ever read, I'm not sure if it's maybe the fifth or the sixth. I know it's maybe like the top 10 books or the first 10 books in the Old Testament. It's called Joshua. And when I read that book, that probably had the most significant, that probably had the most stint fire, the most, it ignited the most fire in me. Uh, Fire that's like persevered. So, I mean, I would look to the prophets of the old as opposed to these disciples in the new, because there was a lot going on. I think that the Old Testament will help you out more to, it'll please your ancestors more, meaning that you'll have a greater, more enlightening experience with your ancestors. I'm not saying what I witnessed today was one of those experiences or if it's never going to happen again. I don't see the experience I had today happening again because that was on some other shit, but you have to uh, you have to understand that what it is you are fighting for is not even your fight. It's for everybody else behind you. It is for everybody else who, has been laid to rest, so to speak, through these battles of this timeless war, which isn't gonna end. That's what the books talk about. That's what the Old Testament is there to prepare you for the final tribulation, the revelations, and all of that, so to speak, is the spiritual war, the physical war, and everything like that. So, I mean, if you're doing anything, do it to save your soul. And in doing it to save your soul, you would give up what you've been told in your orders and everything. You would sacrifice. You would sacrifice your life for others. You would have you would even have the courage to sacrifice your life for others, but you don't have the courage to sacrifice your life for others because you're looking at people ahead of you, other people. There's people behind you. Your ancestors are behind you, and really and truly, everybody fighting against you are the people in front of you who are, so to speak, going to perish or die because they're not going to have the understanding or the application of the knowledge of the scripture to gain an experience that would be able to enlighten or be any wisdom.